Measures of morbidity. 5 marks. Introduction. Morbid means disease. Morbidity is the basic measurement in epidemiology. Morbidity is an important part of community health. It gives an idea about disease status in a particular community. The most important measures of morbidity are incidence, prevalence and attack rate. Definition. Morbidity is defined as any departure, subjective, objective, from a state of psychological well-being. Morbidity, illness, sickness or morbid condition is defined as any deviation from a state of physical or mental well-being. For a given period, mobility can be measured in terms of new cases, that is, incidence or prevalence rate. Measurements of morbidity. Morbidity rates or ratios are measured in 3 units. 1. Frequency, incidence and prevalence. 2. Duration, disability rate. 3. Severity, case fatality rate. Morbidity incidence rate. Incident rate gives us information on how can an event occurs in a population over a period of time, such a week, a month, a year, etc. Occurrence of new cases, like how many people with the disease are newly diagnosed each year. Like video. Incidence rate equals total number of new persons of illness during a given period of time times 1,000 population exposed to risk in that time. It is usually restricted to acute conditions. New spells or episodes of disease in a given population in the given duration. Uses of incidence rate to control disease. Research into etiology and pathogenesis, distribution of diseases and efficacy of preventive and therapeutic measures. Morbidity prevalence rate. It means existence of new and old cases. It is used to find out how common an event in the population is, how many people in the population currently have the disease. Like snapshot. It is a ratio but expressed as a rate. It is basically of 2 types. 1. Period prevalence. 2. Point problems. Total number of new and old cases found during a specified population times 1,000. Period prevalence equals population exposed to risk at the same point of time. Example: calculate the monthly morbidity rate during 1990 and 2000 in a village with a population of 2,000, with 20 new cases of malaria in January 1990 and 10 new cases in 2000 in June, July and August. Relationship between prevalence and incidence. Prevalence is equal to incidence x duration. If population is stable and incidence and duration are unchanging, longer the duration, greater is the prevalence rate. Example: tuberculosis, acute disease, short duration and rapid recovery. So prevalence is less than incidence. Factors influencing prevalence. Prevalence is increased by longer duration of the disease, prolongation of life of patient without cure, increase new cases or increase in incidence, increase in migration case, improved diagnostic facilities, therefore better reporting. Prevalence is decreased by shortened duration of the disease, high case fatality rate from disease, decrease in new cases / decrease in incidence in migration of healthy people out, migration of cases, improved cure rates of cases. Uses of prevalence. Estimating magnitude of health or disease problems in the community. Identify potential risk populations, useful for administrative and planning purposes. Importance of morbidity data, to know extent and nature of a disease load in community and help informing priorities. Provide more comprehensive and accurate and clinically relevant information on patient characteristics, essential for basic research, needed for monitoring and evaluation of disease control activities.